Alright, everybody, we're doing a dev stream. I am really tired, by the way. I'm going to bed after this. Uh, so, we have some stuff we have to fix outside the map. But I'm going to go ahead and just do that later. Actually, there's a couple things that are pretty important. There's the sub parent nodes for the camp, the altars, and the corner over here. Well, these are the objects. Yeah, the jet crash, the walls. Okay. Let me see here. No. Alright, I gotta quit goofing off. Okay, let's see here. Alright, everybody, I am getting very distracted. The fuck was that? I went to go floss and something just shot me in the face. I think it was like a piece of popcorn or something. That was weird. There we go. I guess while we're here, we'll fix the stuff that's got named wrong. Like this one. That's not it. Hey, what's up, Michelle? So we need to rename these. They're wrong. I needed some notes. I mean, I have my marker override, so I could easily fix this, because I could just pick the marker I want, even though it's wrong. Aw, snap. Heck yeah. That's dope. So, these need their own folders as well. I like barricade, ramp, and fence. Tar, because we still have tar barricades, so we know it's that. Sure to call it tar plank. Hell yeah. Alright, I gotta make a checklist. This is gonna drive me fucking nuts. Oh, Oh, my neck. I mean, yeah, but I got a neck injury, so it's a lot of stretching I gotta do. Gotta make sure I keep my posture good. Mm. Why is that a feature? I don't care for that at all. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. You can always ask. Palatine bunker is a bit of a mouthful. So is exterminators. So 80. So we're about half the limit. I don't know if this is good at 4. We can go to. This wasn't too long ago. Go to 3. I don't know. I guess we'll just use the full name. Use the full name. Fuck it. I guess there's no reason not to. The more explicit, the better, I guess. Plus, you won't see the whole path. You'll see the correct name. It's not like it'd be hard to find the name the way my material's set up. Or not material, my script. Markers. Maybe I should abbreviate it. Damn. Some of these are really long. I mean, at some point I will have to abbreviate it if it gets too long. Thank fuck I made that override. And if the next map I make, I want to use generic markers like rock, big rock, plant, tree, stuff like that. And then you can just put whatever you want. Doesn't matter. Ugh, I'm sweaty. I should probably use explicit names, like what is the object literally called, even though it's bound to a faction. This is shit you're supposed to figure out before you get to the step that I'm at. There's a bunch of different ways to do it. I mean, there's a plus side to having the faction name on it, because you know who it belongs to. You get an image, a mental image of all the objects in there. But it is redundant because like if I name the object explicitly, like could give these cool, like instead of just it's just instead because it's generic. It's exterminator pillar. Like okay, it's generic. I could name it what it actually is, which is like it's like a robot teleporter generator kind of thing, essentially. Ancient energy pillar. That still takes up the same amount of space, though, if I think about it. Exterminator pillar, ancient energy, yeah, it would take up the same amount. If I abbreviate it, I'm not really saving that much text, and then about that much. Could do a 2-letter abbreviation. I could do CAEXNOPATAVA, which that's not too bad. Damn it, I wanted to make a goddamn map. And I'm fucking being autistic right now. Ah! What would be the easy solution? That's what I want. What is the easiest solution? That would be to just name it to its type. Or actually, the easiest solution would be to just name it what it is and then assign no type, and then just leave it in the folder untyped. Adding the faction name to it is a little extra organization, just a little, but it's also redundant because it's going to be in the faction folder anyways. I'm going to move everything to non-typed, just what it is, exactly what it is. And that would just be to make things a lot easier. So this would just be ramp. This would just be a plank and plank damaged. Because it's already implied that it belongs to them because it's in their folder. I need to make a separate like pick array where you can pick it and then it should like it could say like containers, doors, defenses, and like you pick one of those and then the array below it shows you all the objects of that type. So we're not using the full name anymore. Everything is just going to be name as is, no faction, no prefixes. Okay, I can accept that. So we're going to go, we got to do everything for the project folder, and we got to do it again for the asset folder. Then we got to go into the asset library, and we got to do it there, and then we got to go to the Blender map and fix it there. There's actually no point in leaving. We're actually going to save this. We'll fix this later. We can't do anything with this just yet. Okay. Step 1. Objects. Cardinals. Cultist, alter. That's fine, but it's in the cardinal folder. And we already know they're cultists. So there's really no... Actually, it's okay because banner, I'm actually okay. Cultist banner is actually fine. Because there's different kind of soldier banner. That's acceptable. We can leave that one alone. Could say the same thing about the altar, though. But this is basically just a wooden table. There's really nothing special about it. This is kind of like a creepy wooden table. I don't know, I guess we could do that. That's fine. Like, we'll leave this one alone. This one passes, just barely. Because it can be used for any cult. It's not just one specific cult. It's generic. That's fine. We'll let that one slide. Tubes. That's fine. Exterminator gate. We're going to call this something else. I'm going to give this a proper name. I gotta hide the screen because there's going to be massive spoilers if I don't. So, it says BRB. That's kind of confusing. I need a spoilers flag. Anyways, was it work folder? HKRC notes. That don't make any sense. Oh, okay, it's late. Good night, man. See you later. Bye. Okay, I had to do some typing there. I need a name for this. I know. Mod rig col txt. I need to poop. I need to use the bathroom. Shit. Alright, I'm back. I forgot my headphones. Alright, this looks good. Yeah, you kind of want to figure out how you're going to do this. Basically, do you want prefixes? Do you want them full named or abbreviated? And I think abbreviated is, if you're going to go prefixes, you want to use abbreviations. I think the easiest solution is just have, here's the parent folder for what these objects are for, and then the actual name of the object. Infantry is not quite right. Ah, I waste so much time doing this stupid shit. The problem is I made this gate and I don't even know what I'm going to use it for. I know now. I gotta hide the chat for a second. I can't see. I thought I copied the underscore. I guess I didn't. There you go. We got the labyrinth gate, labyrinth nav gate, labyrinth portal, seamless texture, and then the actual texture of the arch and the gate itself. We got all of our models. I just haven't. No, don't type it. Okay, we're moving on. Oh, now it does it by type? That's weird. Anyways, that's done. Oh. Oh, oops. What the hell? Come on, we're being a laggy beach. It's weird that's not updating. That's weird. See, this is how it's supposed to be. This one's a typo. This one, I'm giving it Gore Giblet because you're not, like, who do you, you'd have to guess, like, what the fuck is a giblet? If you forgot and you were in the Gore folder, it might be a little confusing. That is confusing putting Gore in the front of it, though. Damn it! Alright, you know, never mind. We'll get rid of that. Giblet. Giblet, giblet. Apparently I got 2 of these. Oh, that was the confetti, I think. Let's delete that. Texture. And then, do I have everything called gore? I do not. So we're gonna just call this giblet. Okay, I feel like gore streamers. We better leave that. I could do like blood streamer, flesh streamer. Meat giblet. That works. I could just copy the name. No, I can't. Streamers, this thumbnail was misleading. I'm sorry, everybody. Oh my god. I gotta do a little bit of mapping. Can't just do this all stream. 114. Okay, I just gotta go in overtime. Why did I put an S on this? Fuck! Why? I always question shit like that. Why is rename and delete right next to each other? Rename and delete should never be right next to each other. The delete button should be as far away as possible from any of your settings. That's how you lose shit, man. Technically, it would be with an S. Because there is more than... It's one object, but technically there's more than one. This is just me being pedantic for no reason. I'm just being an asshole for doing that one. Fuck. Text. Sure. Not to be confused with, you know, a text document. Why do I keep doing that? I keep misclicking. Alright, that one's done. I think I should make the... So I'm making all the markers the same name as the object. I feel like I should just make them generic. I feel like that'd be way more flexible. Only problem is if you do generic markers, you would have to have an association for each object. So each object needs some sort of like typing, essentially. It needs a type. But the problem is it's just a string field. So, because you have to manually type where you want to put it. Whereas, like, if you just, if you select your object, you type what object you want, it's automatically going to go where you want it because the marker's already there. Whereas, if it's a generic marker, you're going to have to type in a generic location. So I guess it wouldn't hurt to have both. I could just do, like the child and the p node. So normally it would be normally it'd be like this. Instead, be like that. This would be like plant intended object parent. Alright, so all this is good. This needs a lot of work. And then we'll be done extremely. So we close this out. Um, I want to get all the other stuff. Son of a bitch. I want to get all the other stuff done first. We got barricade, ramp, project tower, barracks. That's acceptable. Actually, that one's okay with having because that's literally what it is, so that's fine. This would be plank. Oh yeah, that means it's not been made. Actually, hang on here. Let's finish this all the way first. This will just be barricade marker. This one's fine. Oh no, it's not. Apparently, need that. Also, where's the fucking? Apparently, I didn't export this. That's weird. Must have deleted it. Didn't realize I deleted it. Do I need the origin? No. What is this? Works prefab. I don't think I need that either. I'm just gonna leave that there. I don't know what that's for. I done forgot. Damn, 2024. I made this 2 years ago. Yeah, I mean that sounds about right. Jesus. Yeah, probably 2024. That's right. This is 2026. I got laid off in 2025. Yep, 2024. Man, time flies by. Alright, that's done. Now we can do the garbage pile. So we're going to make a new folder. Pouch, project, new folder, scrap. Oh yeah, hang on. Another scrap project. No scrap knife, wooden pouch, and then I feel like I'm missing one. That might actually be it for this one. Oh, we got a wood scrap and stick. And we could leave garbage pile as 0 for the layers and the actual blend file, and then just export them to their project folder as needed. This would be a stick scrap. Oh, okay, it's just stick. So stick rig, stick texture. I'm going to rename this to stick project. Open bucket. Ah, I know what happened. I renamed it. Be honest, if I remembered I had to do all this, I probably wouldn't have done the stream today. Because this is hella boring. I mean, it's kind of fun in its own way, but I'm also stressed out because I'm still on this damn map. I've rebuilt it like 5 times, and it's just frustrating. Broken bucket rig, broken bucket texture. We already did nice scrap, I think. I should double check. Folder, exports. The original idea was I was going to make them together as a single blend file and then export it from there as a prefab. So basically it was a prefab but made in Blender, but then as I was programming and designing and reiterating, it just kind of ended up going this route on it. All right, now we can do this one. So what do we need? backpack, fabric roll, large pouch. Oh, I already did the large pouch. And then the loot crate. Backpack project. Fabric roll. They have the most items. Project. Loot crate project. Thought that was in the first one, but it wasn't. It was in the third one. Instead of just calling it a large pouch, we're just gonna call it a pouch. It's like in between. I mean, it's big, but it's not that big. What the hell? Now, whichever one's first. The correct name, fabric roll mod, fabric roll texture. Loot crate. Model and texture. And then finally tar. And I will leave it this way just because it's like a breadcrumb trail, so you don't make the same mistakes I made. Because that I really should have just had a dedicated folder for every single one, but it is what it is. And then what was the last one? Wooden. I already got the pouch. Did I skip it? The backpack there. This is a pretty big backpack, actually. Okay, so that's done. So we gotta go. So Cardinals is done. We don't have to redo that. Exterminators, we're gonna redo that. This will be the first one we have to redo. And then we also have to go into the Godot and redo the sale scenes, close. The assets in here. So we go into exterminators like this, and we should redo this. So deleting them is not what we want to do. What we want to do is we want to rename everything. Because nothing, we haven't changed or exported nothing, so we just want to rename it. That would be the easy way to do this. It's going to give me a bunch of errors, but it's fine. Although, since this has the same name, it might target... Maybe I open this up with text. It's looking for, yeah. Alright, now we're going to delete the import files. Alright, so that's dead. Now we gotta do the... Oh, these are in... So these are the models.glp. So this is, yeah, if it says import on it, just kill it. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 textures. This would be labyrinth gate texture, labyrinth portal seamless texture, and labyrinth portal texture. Alright, so we got, that's all done. I made a separate folder for the portal, but that's, we can just delete that. There we go. And then we could just call this the labyrinth Gatehouse Gore. Go in our material. I could just remember this one. It's an import file, just delete it. We have to re-import it anyways. Goat arm, goats, goat arm rig. What would be next? Palatinate. I better go to Gore because I did change some other stuff just to make sure I don't make any mistakes. I've already made a billion. Goat body. Stop it. Goat body scene. She's like, why did I do that? Why does it say goat body and then we go on here and it says goat corpse? It's just nonsense. That's like cognitive dissonance or some shit. Consistency is the key to success. Don't make things more difficult than it has to be. Just keep it simple. Go leg rig. Go leg texture. That's correct. We did it a while. Goat skull material. Goat skull mod. Goat skull. This is wrong. That was me being indecisive because of the text document. The abbreviation for its file type is txt, but this is not an abbreviation for the file type. This is part of the name. So I have a suffix for every file type, unless it's a scene. It's the only one that doesn't get a suffix because it's it is the final product. The scene is the thing. Like that is the thing in the game, anyways. I'm gonna call this meat giblet. I think I'm gonna have two of these. I don't know why. We're going to import the texture, it looks like. Alright, and then goes meat giblet material, go rename this to meat giblet. I don't know why it's not working. We're going to get a lot of import errors, but that's fine. We will fix it as we go. I'm going to kill the import because this is my indecisiveness is kicking me in the balls again. Like it always does. This is a flesh trailer. Yeah. Leash? I did it twice. I need to go to bed. Damn. Almost perfect. One T. That's going to trigger an error and I'll have to fix it. Alright, so the gore is done. It's Palatinate. This would be Soldier Bunker. I'm going to go ahead and fix, once this is done, I'm going to fix the P nodes in the Blender map, export those, and get that fixed so it's ready for tomorrow. The asset library, we're just going to ignore that because the map is done. We're just going to do that later, finish the map, and then I'll do the asset library later. So tomorrow, this map should be done. It depends on the lighting, how much of an issue that gives me. The reason why I'm calling it Soldier Bunker is just because I want to make it slightly distinguished. Because it is a little on the generic side. It is a Palatine bunker, but it's a bit generic. There's no identifying markers on it. It's just like a really standard one. But I might make it even more generic one. More generic than this one already. So I didn't want to just call it just bunker, I guess. Just a lack of imagination on my part. I guess you'd say slight imagination. Slight lack. Jesus. Alright, so Soldier Bunker is the only thing I need to change, because all these names are fine. I don't have a problem with any of these names. They satisfy the new requirement, which is it needs to be what it is. No prefixes. Suffixes only apply to file types. Naming rules. Number 1, no prefixes with slight exemptions like our barracks, for example, or cultist object, or I don't think I have any more examples. Basic center for right now. That'd be good. Number 2. Named what it is outside of its designated action. Exception would be the above for very specific objects. Suffixes are file type abbreviations not equal model. And may or I don't want to say may not, may have collision, txt, texture, rig equals full model. Well, it has to have a model. So at least an armature that may include the above. So we got what? Mod, texture, rig. Collision. Okay, so I don't know what other file type abbreviations I'm using. I'm pretty sure there's more than this. It should be, these would be lowercase, they wouldn't be uppercase. Oh, material, which would fall in this category, I believe. Material. Material. Did I spell that right? Okay. Let's go back to objects. So the palatinate is done. So now we're just gonna go to tar. We gotta finish this. That don't seem right. Tower, tent, fence, barricade, barracks. I got more objects than that. What the heck happened? What? I guess I forgot to do that. Well, it looks like we're doing fucking Godot objects. I guess I forgot to do all of them. Oopsie poopsie. Looks like I had to do this anyways. It would be faster just to type it. Digging through these folders is pointless. Just type it out, David. Quit being lazy. And then we can just copy that, go in, paste, model window texture, done. I don't even need to change this one, we're good. This would be tint, super basic. This would require re-import because I'm naming this to tint and tint texture. fire fence, barricade. So this is the plank. So this would be plank. That's another naming convention. Yeah, if it says import, get rid of it. Just gonna read all this. This would be barricade. Already did that. Open back. Get the tint already. I think that's everything. What does it say? Oh. All right. Where's the texture? Oh god, you fucking bastard. I had them both selected. Oh, that's another one, MRK. Ah, yeah, my goal is to kind of like streamline this as much as possible. I don't see being able to streamline it more than this, besides getting like really stupid with the abbreviations. But that just makes it harder to read. There's like a point where if you streamline it too much, you kind of circle back to the beginning because you abbreviated it so much you don't even know what it is anymore. Well, you know, you take a shot in the dark, you might get lucky. I'm not a big fan of that kind of stuff. And then we're going to go copy a bunch of textures, materials, and we just swap them over. That makes things so much faster. Instead of making new and then assigning. It's much easier when you have a blank temp material in the folder and then swap the texture out. So much faster that way. This don't look right at all. No, this is right. Blank, 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 blank. Yeah, we already did this. So we got the barracks already, right? Oof, got it messed up right here. I got confused. The blend file fucked me up. I was like, why is this different? It's because there's no scene file. Goober. I'm gonna check, make sure. Okay, let me make sure I'm not crazy. We got stick, weapon rack, tower, tent. There we go. So that's done. What are we looking at? 2 hours and 9 minutes. So that's every single object. We're not going to worry about the asset library. There's one more thing I got to do, which is export the correct P nodes. That way we can just get to mapping and not worry about the correct P node. I'll just have to type it twice. It's fine. I'll look at what the name is in the export, and then we'll just assign it accordingly. I use the marker override. We'll look down, find the slot, and then override it. Which would only take like 1 second more. It's not a big deal. So now we're going to fix this. We'll fix the asset libraries at some later date. Well, that's annoying. How do I fix this? I renamed it, and now it's purple. Hang on. That bothered. I gotta fix that. Oh, man, now it's open. I might as well just fix it here. How come it's not purple here, but it's purple in the other one? It's kind of weird. Oh, because these are the ones I fixed. So the one in Blender is the one I band-aided. It's not real. And fuck it. You know what? We're just gonna I'm here. I might as well fix it. I'm already here. Is this like the single, like, is this like the actual barricade? What is this? This is the fence post, isn't it? That's a lot of crap. Fucking weapon rack. Okay, yeah. Alright, that's the... This is... correct. Yeah, I wouldn't even use these. I mean, you can if you want. No, yeah, this would be a plank. No, I would totally use these. What am I talking about? I was thinking prefabs. I don't know why I said that. I was thinking I'd only use them in the prefab and not individually, but I already have used them individually. Change this to backpack. Large. Wooden tower. And here's the prefab. This is what we're looking for. So this would just be barricade origin. Damaged fence. We would not use that. Where's the ramp? Do I not have a ramp? Did I not make a ramp? Damaged fence. Oh, I did make a ramp. That has the wrong name. This should be barricade ramp origin. And this would just be barricade. That's all this is. Fixed big nice crap. Broken bucket. That's where I got the big stick from. Sandbag wall origin. This would be soldier bunker. Gore, goat arm, goat leg, goat head, goat body. Guts blob. Meat chunk. Flesh streamer. Meat giblet. Goat skull, ribcage, limb bone, humanoid skull, meat chunk, meat giblet. That's done. This would not be X gate. This would be. What would this be? I forgot already. Oh, I know what it is. Fuck. I'm here. I might as well fucking fix it. I'm fucking here. It's not gonna take that long. I am going overboard with this one. This stream is so stupid. I ruined it. It was supposed to be mapping. Oh well. I guess we're doing mapping next time. This would be labyrinth. Navigate. Labyrinth gate arches. This would be energy pillar. Cardinals, that could stay the same. And we are done. Unless I screwed something up in here. A little root paper, I think I just ran around voodoo. Boo. That's right. Save. I feel like there's one more. Oh, it was the textures, but I band-aided it. That's right. So we're gonna go back to the map. I'm just gonna fix everything. Fuck it. Since I screwed this stream up, I'm gonna go ahead and finish the go.errors for the imports as well, because this is almost done. We gotta get this shit done. I really want to go to bed though. Oh, if only I didn't have to work a job. If only. Materials, I need to switch the materials. There, fixed it. That was bothering me. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and unhide everything. Bring back the whole map. Jeez, that's so laggy. I don't know why. I guess it's because the empties. I got rid of the armatures. There's no more armatures. Okay, so then we gotta get all these sub things and then separate them this way. So Canyon Altar would get its own thing in here. So new Canyon Altar. And then Shift G, Media Children, move to mapping Canyon Altar. And then this as well, move to mapping Canyon Altar. Alt P, clear pancake transformation. So this is now a separate node. I believe the parent node goes in here, right? Yes, okay. That's done. And then the wall will be, the walls will no longer be separate for this. We're gonna make it one whole thing. Church immediate children. This one should be separate. Canyon platforms, yeah. Alt P, clear that. This is separate now. Immediate children. Alright, all this other stuff has nothing to do with the puzzle. Except those, the exit and this thing right here. Or maybe I should change this actually. Actually, yeah, all of this needs to be with it, because this is kind of relevant to the whole thing. Alright, so that's done. Canyon altar is done. Sorta. Apparently I missed this. There we go. Ground rocks. PWA. Do I want that like that? Ground rock. Red. Okay. No, yeah, I do want that. So this would have to be its own separate thing. So instead of grass, we're going to add a new one. Ground rocks. Immediate children, bam, bam, mapping. So we'll just call this Canyon Pass Red. A? That should be the only one though. Canyon Pass Red. It's a little more complicated than I thought because we got different colors of ground rock. And they're in different locations. And I don't want to sub-parent to everything. That just, ugh, that doesn't sound fun at all. So this would be shift immediate children, grab this, move to ground rocks. And then this would be Canyon Pass yellow. We'll have to use the override, but that's fine. What is this? Voodoo? Oh, that's for the bunker. And then we got the rest of this, which is what we want. So now, in your pass is done, but I gotta figure out what all this crap is. What is this crap? There's nothing in it, so we're gonna delete those. Okay, pass is done. The bunker should just have one thing. That's done. Good crash. That's done. Our camp. Are there any empties in here? This looks like this is done to me. It should, if I'm not mistaken, it should have the fences on it. Yes. So this is done. Unless I did something stupid. Barricade fence. Big stick, broken, damaged fence. Okay, I'm surprised it didn't update the stuff. Unless that was one of the ones I band-aided. It says barricade ramp and then barricade origin. It's fine. Oh. Although I can batch rename. That is something I can do, so. I don't remember how to do that, though. Batch rename, here it is. Let's do case sensitive. Find barricade fence. Replace with barricade. Barricade origin. It looks like they worked. What about the other one? Damaged fence origin. So that's really helpful. Thank you, Blender. Battery name. Let's find damaged fence. Replace that with ramp. Alright, that's done. Big stick to stick. That's pretty dope. Just rename everything. Yay! And then I can name these manually. There's only two of them. I don't know how to spell labyrinth. And then let's go ahead and grab the texture on this because it looks like shit. Why can't I scroll down? Am I crazy? Damn it. Oh, here's my texture. Is it because this isn't real? I think that's why. Ah, it's broken. So this is broken in the asset library. I'll have to fix that later then. We'll hit save. At least that's done. Rushing is how you make mistakes. I probably shouldn't be going as fast as I'm going. But all that's left to separate now, if I'm not mistaken, is this last altar. And we'll make a new collection. Cave altar. And all, because all the other ground rocks are yellow. I don't need to change those. Oh wait, well actually I take it back. One of them is green. Move this to ground rocks. And then parent that to ground rocks as well. Which is open. So we need to fix that first. So yeah, we need to make a new parent node. This one. Actually, not new. We just need to move it to rocks. We're just gonna move all of these. Then we delete this. Cave altar. Everything in it. I keep forgetting I can just select everything like that. Move this to cave altar. Delete that there. Because there should only be one P node per thing. Where's the tar camp? Canyon Pass red, Canyon Pass yellow, ground rocks red. This would be for, so cave red, cave yellow, cave green. And then we got red and yellow here as well. I didn't know that. Fuck! Okay, immediate children. Should be one P node per collection. Except ground rocks and grass. Because they're separate. It's just an organizational thing for the blender. So one, 2, and a bunch in here. This should be exterminators, red, exterminators, yellow, altar, platform, altar, then alt P, your parent, and all of these, alt P, your parent. I didn't move anything, did I? Alright, that looks good. We're going to turn off this extra stuff. It speeds it up a little bit. Oof. Performance. Also, I think my view has something to do with it. Okay, pass, blah, blah, blah. Just this one, just in case. I'm gonna double check this really quick. Good. Green 4, exterminator gate, and done. What are we looking at on time here? 2:34. So I'm gonna go fix the material because that bothers the hell out of me. This one's the that. This one's the same thing, right? That's weird. Material 19. What the flip? Oh, this is not. Alright, we're just gonna delete that. Energy, pillar, material, image texture, open. And then just make this matte. I'm so confused. Where's this purple one coming from? There it is. I don't know why my head is moving. So turn this back on. Why are you so exterminated arches? The double gate. And then that's the portal, I'm assuming. There's a double gate portal. And then left and right. Okay. Yep, that's all of it. Hit save. Close it out, that's done. Save. Close this out, reopen it. Are you kidding me right now? I don't even know what to say. I'm just confused more than anything. How is that the wrong texture? Oh my fucking god. What the fuck? I hate you. I hate you so much. Come on, man. Quit being a laggy bitch. I don't know, let's delete that. If isn't one thing, it's fucking another. This is stupid. This is actually stupid. There's no purple here. Where is it getting the purple from? It's like something's corrupted in the map, it looks like. Just reopen it, I guess. Yeah, it's a good thing I get this out of the way now, I guess. Ugh, it's so fucking stupid. Fine, you fucking cunt. Control A. Make instance real. We'll just do it manually, you fucking piece of shit. God damn you. That is so fucking obnoxious. I don't even see the empty. It's like it's not there anymore. Cursor. I remember this one. I don't know why I didn't do his one. Okay, so now I just need to go in and export everything again. What we don't have time here. So I think I'll just call it here. We'll export everything tomorrow, and then I'll make the go.scenes because it's like almost 4 o'clock. I'm gonna call it here. Fuck it. See you, everybody.